As soon as that says live, we're live. Just wait for this.
Dude, we need to change the title to it. Let me do some
No, we're not changing the title.
Let me
This is my podcast. Make your own if you want a different fucking title. Stay in the historical wild card.
Wait, I can't fucking put capitals?
You can do that, but yeah.
That's all I wanted to do.
Alright.
It looks way better to have all capitals. To make it more like official, man.
Yeah.
I'm good at coming up with.
Alright, yeah.
Can I also write the summary?
Sure. Type. Alright, we're live. Alright, it's April 11th, 2016. This is the Historical Wildcard Show. I'm here with my guest, Kurt Author. He's a professional writer and blogger. He writes about movies on moviepilot.com.
Mainly superheroes.
He's kind of a fag, but just bear with him. He's
definitely
smart.
Not.
Anyways, today we're going to be talking about a lot of things.
Like the new Suicide Squad trailer?
Yeah, we're going to get into that later, but let's start off here with some politics. This is mainly what the show's about, but I give him Suicide Squad does look pretty dope. So one of my topics today is
Hillary and the blacks.
Yeah, why does Hillary Clinton have the majority of black votes?
Do you think when Bill Clinton appeared on Arsenio Hall playing that saxophone, did you see that video?
I didn't.
Dude, you gotta see him in there. Dude, he comes in there like the smoothest pimp daddy, and he started playing it.
Yeah. And what about it? You think
everyone fell in love with him? I fell in love with him, dude. I wanted to vote for him after I saw that.
Yeah, Bill Clinton is a fucking.
Are we giving less credit to the blacks? That's what Donald Trump calls people of that color.
That's what we just called them too.
It's a joke. We're making fun of Donald Trump.
I'm just saying, we said it too. Who
the fuck calls people the blacks in 2016?
What else are we supposed to call them? The minorities? That doesn't make any sense because we're singling out a single
I don't think
color.
we should add the blacks.
Well, what should we call them?
Black Americans.
What should we call them?
Black Americans, because I don't really
understand the black American
African
votes. Who gives a shit? Whatever. Is
that too politically correct?
It doesn't matter. It's too politically correct.
All right. My bad. I still don't understand.
Why does Hillary Clinton have the black vote?
Does she?
Yeah.
She just lost the last 7 out of 8 states. I know the primarily white one, like Wisconsin. Is there even black people in Wisconsin besides the Bucks?
But I mean,
the Green Bay Packers?
Down south, she just killed it. Why is she fucking killing it with the blacks? I don't get it, dude. So what's going on with that?
That's a good question. I honestly been wondering that too. I watched The Daily Show. I mean,
black people love Bill Clinton. They love Hillary Clinton. I mean, I
don't necessarily know it's that much anymore. Well, the bigger question is, why do most women, there was a poll saying, and Hillary's numbers in the polls were almost as unfavorable as Donald Trump's. That is way more concerning to me than any minority loving her. Why do women hate Hillary Clinton?
Maybe because she's not trustworthy.
Why isn't she trustworthy? You think it's the bill?
Maybe because her man cheated on her constantly and she did nothing about it?
Or you think she just lacks a personality?
Well, she definitely doesn't have good personality.
This is the
she doesn't have charisma like
We're in
Bill.
Social media.
Bill Clinton had a huge amount of charisma. He would do great.
He was swinging a big dick. He was swinging a big dick.
Bill Clinton's the man.
He's
always dressed to the nines. He's just the shit. Bill Clinton's the shit. Hillary Clinton
Bernie's older. Shit. Yeah, Bernie's older.
Bernie Sanders does not dress well.
She dresses like Kim Jong-un does.
Yeah.
She looks like our version of Kim Jong-un.
She dresses like shit.
Anywho, this is the question. He's doing something for a minute. Let me just say this. Suicide Squad trailer debuted, the second one called The Blitz, and it was pretty damn awesome. See, I'm doing fairly well on moviepilot.com, and it's just something that I love to talk about. And after Humberto Gonzalez from Maybe He or Heroic Hollywood reported that we'll see loads more of Batman. And who doesn't want to see more Batman in the new Suicide Squad? I also wrote in my article earlier today saying that there's no fucking way we'll see the new Red Hood movie and the new Batman solo movie. There's just no fucking way. Alright, Jerry's back. Jerry's back.
Because my listeners aren't interested in your faggot-ass movie shit.
Dude, it's fucking huge.
We do our own podcast.
I'm pretty sure I have way more followers and readers and people wanting to read my shit than this podcast as of now.
Yeah,
as of now. I just started 4 months ago with my blog.
Yeah, and if this podcast been out for 4 months, I'd have 6 million views.
There's no way it's gonna have 6 million views. Maybe. Hopefully it will. Maybe.
Anyways, you faggot ass listeners, you better go tell your friends so I can beat this guy.
All right.
Anyways, back to politics.
We'll
talk about your gay ass movie shit.
Yeah. Do you really fucking matter that Trump gave so much? You know, Trump's daddy gave him the money to secede.
All right, yeah.
What the fuck does that like?
Listen. There is a lot of fucking people out there that got money from their dad. There is a lot of people with dads that were real estate guys, or let's say your dad's worth a couple $1 million and he gives it to you. Trump's dad was essentially a slumlord. Was he rich? Yeah, he was pretty well off. He owned projects, people. He owned buildings in the hood. That's what his dad did.
Were they Section 8 type shit?
That's what his dad owned.
So he's guaranteed paydays.
Yep, that's what his dad owned. And, you know, and a lot of low-income shit, too. So, you know, Trump would go door to door with his dad and collect money from the hood. That's basically how his dad got rich.
Hillary's rich, too.
Let me just finish my point. So Trump is rich, right? Has he got money from his dad? There's a lot of people that get money from their dad that does not, and they're not a household name. He's obviously a hard worker and successful. You can say, oh, well, he got his money from his dad. So what? So did other people. That doesn't make, are they worth as much as him?
How much is he worth?
Is he a household name? He's worth about $10 billion.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Did you hear what he said? He could be worth from one day $7 billion, the next day $10 billion. All the matter on how he views his net worth.
Yeah, that's a valid point. And you know why? You know why?
His name is not worth $3 fucking billion.
Yeah,
you can't put his name and guarantee and start fucking cashing checks, dude.
Yeah, you can't.
You know how many projects he had? If you watch this thing with John Oliver last week, he failed so much and fucked so many people out of money.
Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Out of 500 businesses,
how much money did he make in 2015? How much money did he make in 2015? I
don't know.
It was just on the cover of Parade.
How much?
$380 million.
That's a lot of money.
It's a shit ton of money. I don't hate Trump. I just think he's the biggest dickbag in the world.
To say that his money can't fluctuate based on his name is retarded. His name's
not $3 billion, dude. That is insane amounts. That's like 10 Avengers movies. It's just too fucking insane.
It's not. It's not insane. Because Trump's buildings are worth a lot of money. And if he feels one day that let's say you've got a building that's worth $6 billion, and you go, oh, you know what, well, mate, you know, I'm not feeling too good today. Maybe my building's only worth $5 billion today. And tomorrow, I'm feeling great. My name's really doing well. Now it's worth $7 billion. That's not unrealistic to say something like that. That's like saying
it makes him sound like the biggest tool. All right, next topic.
Anyways,
this is a better question.
But back to the money thing. So what? Trump had money from his dad, and he still became successful.
Yeah, I don't care.
Just because you have money from your dad, that's not a guarantee. The fact that he took $1 million and turned it into whatever, even if he's only worth $5 billion, he turned $1 million from his dad into a household name. He owns some of the greatest real estate in the world. He owns 15 or so buildings in New York City alone. He owns a building in New York City with the highest rent per square foot anywhere. The Tiffany store in his building probably pays more rent than anyone else in New York per square foot. His mall is the most expensive mall to have a store in New York City or close to it. You know what I mean?
So that means he should be president?
He should be president. He's the best option.
No, he's not. All right,
who's the better option?
I'm personally, I like Bernie
Sanders. Yeah,
and I am that much of an anti-gun motherfucker. I hate guns that I'm going to vote for any candidate that shares that same position. I know that seems kind of zany being an American,
but it's too late. What are you going to do about the gun?
I don't care. It's just my viewpoint. I want a candidate that shares that same thing. It's just personal preference.
So that he limits gun sales?
No, I have no clue. I have no clue how to attack the war on guns or what the fuck ever. I don't know how to do it. I just hate guns. Simple as that. It's not a topic.
If I could press a magic button and all the guns in America could go away, I'd be all for it. But since they're already given, it's too late. Give everybody a fucking gun. It's more safe if everyone has them except for the criminals.
I'm not even going to touch it.
Only the criminals have guns.
Talking about guns. Will Trump get assassinated if he gets the nomination for the Republican Party? That's what people don't understand.
I'm going to tell you why Trump has not been assassinated yet and why
he's not going to be assassinated.
It's because people think that assassinations and stuff The people that assassinate people.
First, I don't think we'll ever find out if there was. I mean, for Trump, yeah, but
are not the people that assassinate people are not the Republican.
And also, I think that all the people that love guns are on his side for some fucking reason. And there's no fucking
industrial complex is definitely on his side. And the people that assassinate people, he has crashed and burned and destroyed the Republican Party. But guess what? The Republican Party is not the people that have the assassination. They're not a bunch of murderers and shit. The Republican Party is made up of a bunch of pussies that, senators and lobbyists and shit like that. Those are not the type of people that assassinate candidates. They're not as powerful as you think. The people that are really powerful and do assassinate
are the corporations.
Are the military-industrial complex, the people that make the bombs, the people that make the guns that they sell to fucking people in war. Those are the people that assassinate people. And even though Trump might not be one to start World War III, he's not one to cut their budget. He is not going to cut the budget to anybody in the military-industrial complex. They will get plenty of money with President Trump. So they don't, their goal is to make money, not to kill people. Trump might not start a bunch of new wars, but he's definitely not going to be cutting military spending.
Alright. Speaking of these Republicans and killing, don't you think it's fucked up how Republicans are viewing abortions or making it almost impossible for a woman to have an abortion in some states?
Oh, I'm totally pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice too. This is what's fucked up.
As far as I know,
in Texas and South Carolina, these places only have one abortion clinic. That's it. And it's one of those things that really, really makes you wonder about how fucked up our society is when it's perfectly legal and these women have to jump hoops. And the thing that fucking pisses me off the most about all these things, every Republican say they're doing it for the good of the woman. They're doing it for the good of the woman.
They're doing it.
It makes no fucking sense. Yeah. And it's just one of those things that it really needs. We need to start talking about transgender should have rights, more rights. It shouldn't matter about where they pee.
Yes, it should.
Okay, well, I don't know how. Is someone supposed to have an attendee holding up, like you're supposed to show your birth certificate, take a piss? It's one of those stupid fucking laws that just
let me put it this way. Let's say you have a little girl, a daughter. She's 3 years old. You send her into the bathroom, and then comes this guy. He's a guy, but mind you, he did cut off his dick because he's mentally ill.
Wait,
but
so
he's still a guy. His dick's gone. He chopped it right off. But
you think
he's a man, though. He's
all transgender people are molesters?
No, I'm not saying he's a molester. I'm not saying he's a molester, bro. I'm saying it's gross. He's still a guy.
It's not
He's
gross.
A mentally ill guy because he chopped off his dick.
He's not mentally ill.
Then why did he chop off his dick?
He thinks he's a woman. I don't understand it.
I think that you chop off your dick, you're mentally ill. Yes, you are mentally ill.
I don't think that's
I'm not saying they shouldn't be allowed to chop off their dick. I'm just saying they obviously have some mental problems if they're going to go chop off their cock.
Anywho,
it doesn't mean they should be allowed in the girls' locker room. It doesn't mean they should be able to take showers in the girls' locker room. Just because you cut off his dick.
You hear what Kansas did?
Well, what do you mean they're not allowed in the locker room? You're talking about bathrooms? What's the difference?
Yeah, but I think
there's no difference. There's no fucking difference. I'm just talking about a high school locker room is the bathroom.
Yeah, so if some 40-year-old woman's just gonna walk in there and take a pee, that doesn't. It's just.
I'm saying. No, it's not far-fetched. If you make it normal for you to cut off your, if you say it is now normal in America to cut off your dick and change your sex, so you're a man, you cut off your dick. Now you say you're a woman.
Calm down.
And now you identify as a woman, so you're allowed in the girls' locker room. That's dumb. That's fucking dumb.
You gotta let me speak. So you're basically saying this: in high school, if you haven't gone through the transformation yet, and you're a man identifying as a woman, you need to stay in the men's restroom, right? Or in the men's locker room.
Yes.
Okay. I don't argue with that.
Stay in the fucking.
I don't know how they're gonna force
any of this. If you chop off your dick, you should still go in the men's restroom. You gotta stop yelling.
It
just doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes off your dick because we're not like that. We're not transgender people.
It doesn't matter.
I'm all for the rights. Do you hear what happened in Kansas? Mind you, Kansas is a broke ass state that's about to go bankrupt. They're saying they're about to rat on. You get $2,000 fine for ratting on people or kids in the high school if the transgender uses the wrong bathroom. $2,000 fine.
I think that's good.
They don't have the money to fucking pay it.
I don't think they should be allowing dudes in chicks' locker rooms or The other way around. I mean, the other way around is not as bad.
You're basically saying that every transgender person's a pervert.
I'm not saying they're a pervert. I'm just saying, why should they be allowed there?
To be
honest, not being a pervert. I'm not saying they're pervert. I'm saying they have their sexual desires. Having sexual desires doesn't make them a pervert.
I don't understand.
I'm not a pervert, and I like to fuck girls. Does that mean I should be able to chop off my dick and go take a shower with them?
If you want.
No, that's fucked up.
Where are you taking these showers and everything light? It's not like. Are you talking about the Y?
Let's say at gym.
Are you talking about the Y?
Let's go back to high school.
Yes. If you chop off your dick just to take showers with women in the Y, yes, you deserve it. Cause that is a fucking ballsy
just to do it. You do it because you're mentally ill and because it's been.
I'm not going to equate transgender people with a mentally ill. I don't know enough about this topic. All I know is that later in another podcast we need to discuss
how are they not mentally
abortions and transgenders Americans and
how is that not mentally ill
in the United States.
How is chopping off your cock not being mentally ill?
I think it was mentally ill in probably the early 1900s. I don't think so.
You're not mentally ill if you go chop off your dick?
I don't think it's not chopping off your dick. You're not going to the stump outside, taking a cleaver and chopping your dick off.
So you get done by a doctor, somehow that makes you not mentally ill?
Is it mentally ill to want your tits bigger?
How's that the same?
It's a plastic surgery.
No,
it's cosmetic surgery.
Way different.
I don't see the difference.
And if you're a guy, I'm sorry, if you were born a man, you're not a woman. Your brain is still a man's brain. Even if you identify as a girl because you had a fucked up childhood or something's wrong with you, that does not. Or you're gay. What's wrong with just being gay? Why do you got to go fucking chop off your dick?
I don't agree with any of that. And then if you do chop off your dick and you're that fucked up and you want to take it that far and then you want to bitch about bathrooms? No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I need to know more about the subject. The only thing I know is I don't see what's the big deal about fucking then. We'll talk more about the subject, and that's
transgender people are disgusting.
That is the worst fucking thing you could possibly say. I hope you get a whole bunch of dick comments on this page saying that you're an asshole.
Transgender people are nasty. It's gross. Every single person.
Okay,
I phobic against transgender people.
Yes.
Every single person. Let me break it down to you. If your dad decided to chop off his dick and become a girl, would that worry you? Yeah.
There's another thing. If I fucked a woman and find out the next day she's a transgender, I would be pissed off than a motherfucker, dude. I'd be so fucking pissed. And I honestly can't tell you why. All I know is I would be so pissed off.
Super pissed. That's just
like real fucking pissed.
If you fucked a girl and that wasn't actually a girl
and she was a man,
she's still not a man. She's still not a woman. If a man chops off his dick, he's still a man.
No,
he's just a man with a chopped off dick.
All I'm saying is I don't want to fuck them. I don't care what they do. I just don't want to fuck them. Okay, next.
Will Bernie Sanders beat Hillary Clinton? Yes.
Maybe.
I fucking hope so.
I hope so too.
Hillary Clinton is ahead by about 700 delegates, but 460 of those delegates are super delegates.
No, that's such bullshit.
They're not pledged delegates. Those super delegates can switch sides at any time. If Bernie Sanders starts to pull ahead and keeps continuously winning state after state, the super delegates will switch to Bernie Sanders. You know why? Because the super delegates will go with whatever is best for their party. And if they feel like Bernie Sanders is what's best for the party, they're going to go with him. And if let's put it this way, Bernie Sanders, if he wins, if he's ahead by about 5%, if you take all the states, add up all the votes, and Bernie Sanders is only about 5% ahead, Hillary Clinton will still get the nomination. If he's 20% ahead, the superdelegates will switch sides.
Will Bernie run with Hillary?
You mean as a vice president?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think that...
You think it's getting too heated for that to happen?
You know what? I think that it would be a good move on Hillary Clinton's part to make Bernie the VP.
It'd be the best move and possibly she can make. Bernie would be loved.
It would be a good way for Hillary Clinton to get a lot of votes, because Bernie Sanders is taking votes from the Republicans. You got to remember, Bernie Sanders has got a lot of Republican ideas.
Let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about the feelings people get. There's when you hear Bernie speak, you feel his passion. You get ignited. And that is something that Hillary has yet to do. She has yet to make the people actually care about her.
Hillary Clinton would be a horrible president.
I don't think she'd be a horrible president. I honestly don't.
I think she would be.
I
don't think she'd be any worse than Obama or Clinton or Bush, but I don't think she'd be a good president.
Now the biggest question, okay, it's not, to be honest, it doesn't really matter anymore about who gets the nomination. Say Cruz wins. Could Bernie beat Cruz?
Oh, fuck yes. Ted Cruz, people won't show up to vote for him.
You think, okay.
The only reason Republicans are showing up to vote for Ted Cruz is because they don't like Trump. If Trump wasn't... Ted Cruz is a maniac.
Ted Cruz is just as bad as Trump.
He's worse. Keep talking. Hello?
Alright, let's take a little break, because this is what happens. Let's talk about Suicide Squad 2 trailer. Never mind. Back from the break.
Yeah, Ted Cruz is a fucking maniac. How could you even compare him and say he's just as bad?
He's a fucking maniac,
Trump knows what he's doing.
Trump's charismatic.
It's not just about being charismatic. Trump could actually turn the debt around. He could renegotiate our trade deals. What would Ted Cruz do that's so great? What would he do? He would change the
None of us have any clue what Trump really stands for.
I do.
Dude. He talks about all this shit. I don't think if he gets a nomination, I think that's when we finally will hear what Trump actually thinks. And I bet you'd be surprised that he's going to have a shit ton of liberal tendencies.
Oh, he already does now. But he doesn't talk about them much because he's running for the Republican. And the people that run the Republican primaries are the far right as you can get. General election, they have to even out. Trump has a lot of liberal... I think Trump is pro-choice. Honestly, because every single interview I've ever heard of Trump says he's pro-choice up until right now when he's running for the Republican primary. You can't be pro-choice and run for the Republican primary. You cannot be. You will not win. But honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure Trump is pro-choice. Every interview I've ever heard about him, he's been pro-choice.
Dude, do you hear about this one interview in Rich Lifestyles and Rich and Famous with Robin Leach? Trump was talking off the subject, but Trump was talking to the interviewer, and he just had a new baby girl. I don't know who it was. She's like, I think under a year old. And the guy asked, what did the baby get from your wife and you? And Trump says, well, I think she got her legs, her mom's legs, and I don't know yet because she's still a baby, but hopefully her tits. He said that in a fucking interview.
So?
Who the fuck says that about a baby?
You want your daughter to be beautiful? Big deal.
I don't really want to talk. I don't make sense to think a 1-year-old want her tits to be big. It makes no sense.
Well,
I can't believe my father would say that.
You haven't had a kid.
The whole incest thing that Trump
That's not incense.
I'm talking about Ivanka. Let me change the thing.
That's stupid. That's like me saying when my son was born and the doctor said, you know what?
He's got a big dick.
He's got a big dick. It's like, cool, that's great. Does that make me a pedophile?
No, it makes you a normal guy.
A normal guy. So what's wrong with saying, I hope my daughter's beautiful?
It goes against the norms. It goes against the norms, and that's just weird.
You never even had a kid. You know what you're talking
about. No.
If you have a wife and she's got big, beautiful tits,
I don't care.
Would you not want your daughter to have them?
I want my daughter to be healthy.
You want your daughter to be healthy? You actually want to?
I don't care about her tit size.
You don't want your daughter to look good.
I don't care about her tit size.
Whatever.
I can honestly say that.
That's stupid. And how is that? And that's not relevant at all to how he would do as a president. That has nothing to do with his presidency.
He's a misogynist dick. I think that straight up shows that Trump views women not as people, but solely property on their looks.
Oh, that's the stupidest art because he wants his daughter to be beautiful.
There's so many things.
Are you saying, dude, looks are important. If you had a kid and you have a great body, you would say, I hope my kid has a great body. That doesn't mean you don't give a fuck about if your kid is a person.
You're closed-minded, man.
No, you're closed-minded. You're saying he thinks women aren't people.
You're defending Trump.
I would defend anybody that you said... I would defend anybody that if you said, I don't think the person respects women. Or
he doesn't.
I don't think the person views women as... Yes, he lets women run some of his $1 million companies. Are you crazy? Of course he respects women. Look at his wife. Look at his kids. You think his kids...
You think it was cool what he said about Megyn Kelly in the debate in August?
What?
That she was attacking Trump because she was bleeding out of her wherever?
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, you're just an asshole.
No, I don't see a problem
with
that.
You're an asshole. That's why I don't want to talk about this.
So if a girl's on her period, she acts the exact same as she does when she's not.
I don't think it's any of my business.
But is it true that girls act different on their period?
I don't want my president to insinuate when a woman acts mean that she's automatically on her period.
Whatever. Anyways, that has nothing to do with his policy. Anyways,
it has everything. You vote for the person. You vote for the person.
I vote for the person that I think is the most competent.
I don't think Trump's competent.
I don't care if he's good at filtering. You know what? These other guys,
I don't even
just because they filter everything they say, and you don't know what they really think, and because Trump doesn't filter himself, you don't want to vote for him. I mean, come on now. It's not about that. It's about who will keep the country alive, who will bring jobs back, who will create growth, who will stop spending on credit. Our country is in serious debt.
So it doesn't bother you that Trump has zero political experience and he's about to take the most powerful position
Political
in the world?
experience in what? What are these guys so experienced at doing? Going from fundraiser to fundraiser, catching money? 30 years of what? Sitting on the Senate and arguing with other senators?
You think Trump will also speak with Putin well? Like he will have a great conversation and do wonders for Russia-U.S. relations?
From everything I've heard about people that have met Trump and talked to him, say that he's a great guy and he's good at holding the conversation and he's good at talking to people. He's charismatic and good at talking to people. You think Ted Cruz would be better?
I've already said Ted Cruz is the worst.
He's a fucking psycho. Ted Cruz has no chance of becoming president, no matter what. Even if he wins the Republican nomination, Ted Cruz can never beat a Democrat. You know why? Republicans will not turn out to vote for Ted Cruz.
Yeah, they hate
Ted Cruz is a fucking maniac, dude. He's gonna... He'll start World War
Let's
III.
ignore all this. Because
Ted Cruz will start World War III.
You get way too heated about a comment that I'm pretty sure I'm in the right about with the women's... The way
He's like Trump doesn't view women as people.
I don't think he does. I think he just fuck things.
So, dude, what about guys? Let's say you see a guy with a really great body and you say, man, that dude's ripped. Does that mean that you don't think of him as a person? Oh, he's just an object. He's just an object.
You can't talk... Okay, when you're out in the world, you can't say what you say behind closed doors. Or to a friend. When you're addressing the public, like, say, I would not go out in public and say, that guy's ripped, man, I want to be like that. It's just not something I would do in public. If, say, it's just between you and I might say that.
So if you say, yeah, dude, I got this new girlfriend, she's got great tits. Oh, so you don't think she's a person? You don't view her as a person? You have no respect for her?
I'm a regular person.
Good tits.
This is Trump.
So what? She's got great tits.
Why would he talk, he could say, he could have compared anything else in the body. Why the fuck did he say tits?
Because he doesn't filter everything he fucking says.
And you think it's
so that's what politicians...
I don't find it charming.
When you talk about he doesn't have experience as a politician, you mean he don't have experience in talking to people.
I don't find it charming that.
He doesn't have experience in fucking everything analyzed.
People who do not have filters in everyday life are assholes that you usually don't want to hang out with.
I'm sure he does have a filter. He just doesn't think that was the... I don't see how that's so bad. And guess what, bro? Everything that Trump does is documented. So, of course, if you follow anybody for fucking 2 years straight, you're going to get a traffic ticket.
Okay. I'm just saying, dude, it blows my mind that you really think Trump respects women. I don't think he does.
You don't know the man.
I don't. I don't think
he doesn't respect women because he says a girl has good tits.
No, I think he just wants to fuck
every hot woman. That does not know anything about
So you don't think his comments about Rosie O'Donnell calling her a dog, saying this other shit about women all the time, he always brings up the looks, dude. This is the part that my bad. I should have led with that one. So you think it's okay for Trump to call a woman a dog face? That's cool. That's behavior you want out of your next president. No matter how much of a mean person she was acting. So he respects a woman, you know, and like he doesn't call that man. He looks like a dog. And this is how he wants...
Even if you don't agree with the way he talks about it, how is that relevant to trade deals? How is that relevant?
Because you're not voting for his policy.
No, you're voting... You should vote, but you should vote for policy. You should vote for competence levels.
We're not talking about that. That's
what you should vote for. That's what you should vote for.
I don't think Trump's confident. I don't like who he is.
You should vote for his competence. I
think Bernie and Hillary are way more...
What has Hillary done that's so great?
First, she has
mass incarceration of blacks.
Experience. What the fuck does any good governor, any senator, anyone in the fucking public fucking really do? Name some other people that does great fucking shit. You can't.
What do you mean that does great shit?
At least Hillary was Secretary of State and tried.
As Secretary of State, she fucked the world up.
Name another person, dude. You can't say she hasn't done shit. Tell me what other people done. Stuff that other people's done before you start bashing Hillary about this shit.
That other people have done?
Yeah.
Well, it's been quite a while.
What's important?
What's important?
Like, what
balancing the budget, bringing back the trade deals, maybe ending wars.
Who did this? Who's been doing this?
Well, Obama's got the Obama doctrine.
Hasn't done shit.
That's good.
You can't give examples about what you want them to do.
Okay, the Obama doctrine. And I can give examples. What I want them to do is I want them to negotiate trade deals.
A person that did something that you admire.
I admire the Obama doctrine.
Besides the president, dude, he's not.
Okay, then who?
Anyone, I don't care. Any senator.
Any senator?
Any kind
of. I don't really follow senators, but I like Ted Cruz. I like not Ted Cruz. Rand Paul. I liked how he fucking stood up in the Senate and said, "Why the hell would we give the police?" What he did was he created a bill. Yeah, he created a bill.
And passed.
I think so. I don't know. But anyways, he created a bill that said the police, they were giving police anti-terrorist armor. Anyways, I gotta go get this fight. We can always edit.
Anyhow, that was Jerry, and I still don't understand half his viewpoints. And I'm sorry I yell. But check this out. Let's talk about something fun that I really do love talking about. It's a new Suicide Squad trailer. Batman v Superman, I enjoy it purely because of the spectacle that it was. There's so many fucking plot holes that the more I think about the 3-year period it had to perfect these things, it really just upsets. But the new Suicide Squad movie, it has the burden of straight up carrying DCU into glory. There's no way they're going to catch up to Marvel. The early reactions to Civil War are in, and they are extremely positive. I made a $100 bet with Jerry that Civil War will double the worldwide gross of Suicide Squad. Double. And I'm telling you, just by facts alone, the last 2 Avengers movies made $1.5 billion. This will be Marvel's biggest movie, I say. Anywho, I just had to add that in there.
Suicide Squad versus Captain America.
Yeah,
Right.
I just explained to him the bet.
Yeah.
So you saw the new trailer today. You didn't really watch it that well. But
Suicide Squad is going to be a better movie.
You think it's going to maintain the fun? Because it has to be fun. If Batman v Superman proved anything, that people want a fun superhero movie.
I think that Captain America's played out.
Really?
Suicide Squad brand new, and it's got Will Smith.
I'm a fanboy, mega fan. But you don't think there's an introduction to freaking Spider-Man, Black Panther.
As a normal person and not some fan that's fucking. Most people
cannot wait to see it. No, most people, I'm telling you straight up, most everyone's super excited to see it.
No, not people I know. If I ask the people, hey, what do you think about the new Captain America movie? My friends, you know what they'd say? What are you talking about? There's a new Captain America movie?
Then they're idiots.
And if I said, hey, what do you think about the Suicide Squad movie? Oh, fuck yeah, Suicide Squad, that's gonna be dope.
Then I don't know what the fuck, then you must hang out with some weird ass people.
No, I'm just talking about normal people.
I write a blog.
You write a blog, and only the nerds read the blog, so
there's over 30 million people.
Yeah, they're nerds. Of course they know about it. Anyone that takes time to read blogs about Marvel movies is gonna know about the Marvel movie.
Okay, let's go ask random
If we went and asked random people on the street.
I think you're too jaded or biased towards Marvel. I'm telling you, Civil War will be the biggest movie.
Alright, let's make another bet. Let's make another bet. You want to go ask people?
I'm not betting what people will like. Because I can tell you,
Suicide Squad is already more well known.
No way, dude.
It is.
Spider-Man is in new Civil War. Do you know how much money Spider-Man makes in their merchandising? Do you know? It doubles that of DC and all the other ones combined. Like, not combined. It makes over $1.3 billion worldwide in merchandising each year. And it's going to be and it just joined the Avengers. That right there is going to fucking skyrocket the worldwide growth.
People will take their kids to see the Captain America movie. They won't take their kids to see Suicide
Squad. I agree with
that. That's the only thing you've got going for
it. So you think Suicide Squad should have been rated R then? Do you think it's not as kid friendly?
I don't think. I think that making it PG-13 will make more kids be able to see it, because our movies are kind of hard to get into.
I agree.
Like if you're 12 or 13 and you go to the mall and you want to go see a movie, you can't even get into the fucking movie. So
now you don't have an older person with you.
I'm glad it's rated PG-13.
Me too.
Only because of this bat. If it wasn't for a bat, then yeah, hell yeah, I would much rather see it R, because I'm a fan and I want to watch it now.
Okay, are you happy that there's going to be supposedly a lot more Batman in the movie than previously thought?
And Suicide Squad?
Yeah. There's a lot of Batman roles.
If it's the same Batman, yeah.
It is the same Batman. These are a lot of Batman roles. You don't even know all the villains in the movie.
Ben Affleck is badass.
Ben Affleck's the man. You and I both fell in love with
the best Batman ever?
He might be. Give him time.
No, I'm talking about
after one movie.
But in this movie, did he play the best portrayal of Batman? Is any Batman
I think
ever?
it's the most comic accurate version of Batman besides the
best ever. Best Batman ever.
I love Ben Affleck, and I'm glad that he tore it up.
My favorite part that really defines the way Batman acts in that movie is Alfred throws a newspaper on the table in front of him, and it says, "Is this the end of our love affair with Batman?" And you know what he tells Alfred? He looks at him, he goes, "Who gives a shit? I've always been a criminal."
Yeah.
That's who we are.
Do you know where that came from?
That is a great line. Because Batman is a vigilante that goes and kills people. That
came in the classic 1986 Frank Miller's comic, The Dark Knight Returns. And he says this to I'm not going to go on fanboy talk. I'll stop right
Anyways, what else is out right now? Isn't there a good movie out that I was going to go see today?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't want to see Hardcore Henry. I don't want to see that now.
Oh, Hardcore Henry, the point of view. You know where? When I see that point of view stuff, the first thing I think about is porn. And then the second thing is Call of Duty.
I think video games and porn.
Video games and porn. That's what point of view is for.
Good blowjob video, right?
I mean, we'll see. Maybe they can do a good point of view movie. If they do that, it's pretty cool because they start doing more point of view movies.
And like, okay, in big comic movies, reviews are pretty accurate, but when you get off those things, it's really hard to take any reviewers for what they say. You have to see shit for yourself.
You have to see shit. You always have to, especially comedies. Especially comedies. You can never take a critic's view for comedies. Critics don't know
shit about comedies.
Nothing about comedy.
Yeah, it's too subjective.
Shit. It's too subjective. Yeah, comedy is subjective. What is funny to you may not be funny to me, so it doesn't really. You can't base a comedy like The Night Before Christmas. Horrible, guys.
The Night Before.
The comedy with Seth Rogen. Worst comedy ever. We watched the first 20 minutes of it. It was so bad we turned it off.
It is
the worst movie you have ever fucking seen.
Joe, so you're basically backtracking. You're basically saying Suicide Squad were outgross Batman v Superman.
I think it.
Worldwide. Everything we're talking about is worldwide growth.
Outgross Batman vs Superman?
No,
you mean outgross Captain America. That's what the bat.
Dude, Captain America is going to make over $1 billion.
The bet was that Captain America. Whatever, I'm done. Let's not talk about that stupid ass shit. What else is out right now or coming out?
There's nothing. X-Men Apocalypse coming out.
X-Men. That's going to be dope. Is that got Wolverine in it?
No, I don't think
Who's in it then?
It's the Apocalypse takes 4 horsemen. Magneto, Archangel, Psylocke, and Storm, and he tries to take over the world.
But they fail? I
don't know yet. We can't wait to see. It's supposed to be the true birth of the X-Men. Next movie, we're going to get those... You ever watch X-Men, the animated series? On Fox back in the day?
No, you already know that.
I didn't know. I should be honest. Bro. Anywho, I think we're finally going to get some cool-ass costumes in the next movie. Because... Did you watch the trailer for that yet?
No.
Oh, dude, it looks good.
AJ jacks off to this shit.
I write for comic books. I write about this shit, dude. And trust me, I wouldn't get as many reads if I didn't have a few insights to offer people.
Whatever.
And I'm writing my own comic book right now, too. I'm 2 scripts into my own
Anyways, let's play the trailer for our viewers. I know most of you are listening, but you know.
Check out the new X-Men Podcast.
Those of you that are watching on YouTube, you guys can watch the trailer right here.
Make the judgment. Make the fucking judgment.
Watch it yourself on your own computer if it comes to kind of, we don't know if we have enough bandwidth to upload.
There's no way Captain America. Alright, we'll watch it.
I saw the end of the world.
Looks so
shit,
good.
it's not on here.
I could feel all this death.
Jean, it was just a dream.
You wander through a willow.
this movie could blow. I doubt it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Watch it yourself, but whatever. We're gonna watch the X-Men
Many lifetimes.
Apocalypse is X-Men's greatest film, hands down.
Krishna, Yahweh.
Ever since the world found out about mutants, there have been secret societies who see them as some kind of second coming or sign of God. They believe that tens of thousands of years ago, an ancient being was born, the world's first.
Mutant. You are all my children. And you're lost. Because you follow blind leaders. But I am here now. I'm here for you.
Whoever this being was, he always had 4 followers he would imbue with power.
Like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You got that one from the Bible.
Or the Bible got it from him.
What is it? Oh God. He can control all of us. The world needs the X-Men.
That's why I'm here. To fight.
Not all of us can control our powers.
Then don't. This is war.
Everything they built will fall! And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one!
I've never felt power like this before.
You got him set his head?
Yeah, the Apocalypse is uber powerful. Like, you can't even...
So he can control all the mutants.
I'm not quite sure how...
So either the faggot in the wheelchair needs to get inside his head to win,
Try.
or he just loses. Because, I mean, if he can control every mutant, how can they fight him? They can't.
Yeah, I'm
He's
curious
invincible.
too. Because he fights all of them. And how are they going to turn the 4 horsemen back on Apocalypse? Because, I mean, they're going to be uber powerful. It's an interesting concept. I can't wait to see it.
I think it looks good. Is this yours?
Yeah.
I'm trying some of that.
Alright.
I think it looks pretty good.
And when I made my anticipation list, it went Captain America was number 1, then Deadpool, Suicide Squad, then Batman v Superman, now X-Men Apocalypse. Will it be the first X-Men movie in Fox to break $1 billion, or is it too much competition?
Too much competition.
You think? I think so too. I don't think it break $1 billion either.
You know, they fucked up with the Wolverine movie. They destroyed that movie.
Second Wolverine was good.
It was shit. The one with the Chinese guy?
Yeah, that was good.
It got shit.
It was financially and critically successful.
That movie was straight
Did you see the rated R cut?
That movie was shit.
It was not shit.
That movie
I don't think it was the greatest movie.
Shitty. They should have kept Wolverine as the badass that lives in Alaska and cage fights and shit.
But none of it matters anymore.
Faggot ass.
You have to realize that after Days of Future Past, all that shit is different. All that shit is different. Everything got changed. So it makes me wonder what is going to be Wolverine's last movie or Hugh Jackman's last movie.
Wolverine, they're gonna have to get a different Wolverine.
They are. He already said.
Only so much.
I think they should go the women's version and Laura Linney, X-23. I think she would be a perfect addition.
All right. What about Vinyl? You like Vinyl?
I haven't watched it.
You haven't seen any of it? All right,
No.
guys. Well, Vinyl's on HBO. It's the new HBO season. Go ahead, torrent it. Just download it off the internet. It's fucking stupid. I mean, you can watch it on demand because if you have HBO,
Don't pirate it. Don't ignore what he says. Don't pirate it.
Pirate all the shows. That's the only way to
It's
get
wrong.
past commercials. Anyways, it's great. Vinyl's great. Fear the Walking Dead.
Took 2 weeks. Game of fucking Thrones.
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones.
Oh my god.
Is Game of Thrones the best show ever created?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
It's definitely the most expensive show ever made.
Oh yeah,
by
bro.
far.
I wondered that too. How much money that cost to produce it?
You know, most of the castles in that show are real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to visit the castle with the hole in the ground that goes through the fucking cliff.
That's not real.
I think it is.
No, the moon door? No,
Yeah.
that's not real.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude. Like, a lot of them are real.
Are you sure that was not real?
Yeah, dude, there's no moon door. There's
How do you
no
know?
veil. don't know where it would be at. That's
In a
all
castle,
CGI.
dickhead.
Yeah, but it's CGI. That one's set. That one's built.
I don't know about that.
Because they're about to. They filmed in castle in Spain for the Tower of Joy. I read all the books, so I'm kind of a Game of Thrones expert. Will Jon Snow come back?
You mean after he's been stabbed 50 times?
Yep.
They didn't show him die, and
Yeah, but remember that one in season 2 when that one dude brought that one guy back to life?
I was gonna say, what about he brought that one dude back as a freak, and maybe that one kid has special power, or maybe Jon Snow can fucking transfer his mind to a bear or some shit.
Yeah,
a wolf.
Yeah, then he become the wolf.
Right.
No, you're right. That is a possibility. I mean, but is there any possible way for them to go a whole season and not resurrect him until the end?
Yeah.
You think that's good storytelling?
Fuck yes. I don't think they need to. This story's so good.
No, yes, they do. You haven't read the
got
books.
the queen about to fight the fucking dudes, and then you got the fucking fags on the other side of the wall coming over. Man, it's gonna be good.
No, but dude, you don't understand. Everybody wants to see Ramsay Bolton die. He's gonna send a pink letter to Jon Snow saying that he's a bastard, a faggot-ass bastard. And Jon Snow, and then Stannis is dead. In the books, he's not dead. Jon Snow has to come back to life.
Alright, some other good shows that are out. Kingdom.
I haven't watched it.
If you like MMA, you'd probably like Kingdom. It's a direct TV show. Direct TV does their own shows now. It's pretty fucking good. It's about a junkie guy. It's basically about a junkie that likes to fight. He fights, he fucks, he fights, and then he fights professionally. Pretty dope. What else is out right now that's really good? Alright, Better Call Saul. Great
amazing.
fucking
I
show.
haven't watched that much.
Check it out if you haven't seen it.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is straight tearing it up right now.
Yeah.
Ignore what he says because he hasn't even watched it.
I watched the first 5 episodes.
They suck. The first season, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was horrible. It was so bad. The last 2 seasons has elevated.
Oh, wait a minute. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, never mind.
The first season sucked.
thinking about a different show. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is not very good, but I was thinking about DC's Legends of Future Past.
Legends of Tomorrow sucks.
Legends of Tomorrow.
I'm not the biggest fan
was a
of it.
badass concept.
Yeah,
failure as a show.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I still watch it. The Flash is the best show on network television. Ignore what he has to say, but The Flash is.
Judge for yourself. I thought it was gay.
The Flash, it had 98% of Rotten Tomatoes.
What else is out that's really good? I mean, obviously, Better Call Saul. That's a fucking great show.
I think this is the season finale, and
Fear the Walking Dead. Is Fear the Walking Dead better than The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
100,000%.
How can
Fear the Walking Dead is 1,000 times better than Walking Dead. 1,000 times. Fear the Walking Dead is the new greatest show out.
I love it. I am still so pissed off about how the fucking producers left the finale of The Walking Dead.
If you haven't seen Fear the Walking Dead, you need to see it. If you watched the regular Walking Dead and didn't think it was that great, that's fine. It really wasn't. But Fear the Walking Dead is fucking the best show ever.
It's not the best. It's amazing, dude.
It's the best show that's making new episodes at this moment. You know why? Shameless just had their season finale. What else isn't coming out?
If Jerry and I can agree on something, it's basically means
Fear the Walking Dead is the greatest show out at the moment. It
doesn't have the
greatest show that's making new episodes. What other shows making new episodes right now?
I think iZombie's
in season. That's in season. iZombie's gay, dude. Don't even fucking.
How can you listen to this guy when he calls everything gay?
It's in my opinion. I don't think Fear the Walking Dead's gay. I think it's great.
No, iZombie's just as good.
I've seen it. It's okay. It's not better than Fear the Walking Dead. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard.
It is.
It might be as good as The Walking Dead, but not even.
It's way better than The Walking Dead.
Anyways, what else is out that's coming out? Shameless, is great, but they're not coming out with new episodes at the moment. They just had their season. I didn't even realize it was their season premiere until I tried to watch it yesterday and it wasn't on. I was like, what the fuck?
The finale, you mean?
Yeah, that pissed me off, dude. Because Shameless is one of the best shows ever made.
It is up there.
It's definitely up there. As far as... there's just 2 different categories of shows. You got shows like Game of Thrones that have probably
It's
put.
too epic to
That's
compare
just-
any show to Game of Thrones. It's too
They just
epic
put
and
so
different.
much money and so insane.
You can't really,
All the costumes, everything. I mean, it's
you
just,
can't compare anything with the
Game of Thrones is just badass. But Game of Thrones is one of those shows. Pretty much with any show, you're better off downloading it, because if you try to watch a new episode every week, then it's been a week since the last episode. You forget.
No, you don't. You just smoke too much
forget.
pot.
No, you forget. You're not going to
No.
remember every single character and stuff
Yeah,
if you
you
wait
do.
a whole week between shows. You
I
don't.
do.
That's because you don't. Just because you watch it repeatedly.
No, I
in
read the
between.
book. I read the book,
Well, he's read
and I
the
don't
book.
watch stuff again.
Any show that you wait a whole week to see the next episode. I mean, that's how it was with Vinyl for me. I didn't really know.
That means it wasn't that good of a show.
No, it doesn't. You just forget what's going on.
I don't forget.
Yeah, you do, fag. He doesn't know what he's talking about, dude. He doesn't. All he does all day is watch shows. He watches them repeatedly.
No, I read
Watches
more
them.
comics than I watch TV shows.
What about Billions?
Oh, dude,
Billions?
I watched the first 2 episodes. Loved it.
Billions is pretty damn good. That's on.
I heard that it's pretty damn good.
Showtime? Yeah, Billions is on Showtime. It's a great show. Oh, another good show out right now. Dark Net. If you haven't seen Dark Net, check it out, dude. It is fucking badass. It is badass. Now let's just talk about let's give our audience some shows that maybe aren't brand new right now, but maybe they haven't heard of them. Let's give them some good ass shows to watch. The Black Donnellys. If you like gangster shit, if you like gangster shows, if you like the movie Goodfellas and stuff, it's not really. It's not about
small scale. Imagine it's more small scale.
It's like Goodfellas, except for it's about 3 brothers that are just crazy as fuck, and they kill a guy in the Italian mob, and yeah. Blah blah blah. Story progresses. You know, it's badass. It's gangster shit. If you like gangster shit, check that out. Lilyhammer.
And then Lilyhammer's good, but even if you more in the horror genre, I've been enamored with Grimm for a very long time now. It's one of the few shows that put a compelling story about this dude who has supernatural powers to seeing these creatures called Vessens. It's made by the same people that did Buffy, not Joss Whedon, but David Greenwalt and Jim Coof. And it's just one of those rare shows. You have to check it out. If you like the supernatural and the horror type story, you should do it.
So if you're into supernatural horror shit, check out Grimm.
It's on
If you're into
NBC on
gangster
Friday.
shit, check out the Black Donnellys and check out Lilyhammer.
Alright, I think that would do it for the podcast today, man. I think...
Let's give them some more show.
No, that's good. That's our picks.
We didn't give them very many shows.
No, that's our picks. Grimm and Donnellys. Check that shit out.
Lilyhammer. All right.
And remember, today this is historical wild card, which means that hey, you never know. You could be talking to someone that's important one day.
And anyways, our show. We do our shows live on YouTube. You can call in anytime that we're live. You can call in and talk to us.
We're more
numbers in the comment section. Leave a comment.
We're happy. Yeah, we're happy to fucking subject matters. If you want us to discuss something, we're more than happy to.
Leave comments. Peace.
Hazel.
Oh yeah, keep in mind this is our first podcast, so that's why it's kind of here.
Let us know who you like better, Kurt